Hello, Pisces. I will be reading on you today. Now, as I say, all of us have all 12 houses within us. I never know what is going to point, but maybe this reading is for you. I have no idea, but maybe it's for you. And if it resonates, then take it and run with it and say, I have been blessed today. The universe heard me and mentioned me and remembered me. So I don't know who it's going to hit, who it's going to touch, but this reading is for Pisces and for the Pisces in you. If it fits, great. If it doesn't, come back tomorrow or Monday. I have the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine, the Hermit, 11, the High Priestess, amazing. So far, I see something that's going to be a peculiar read. This is a particular read. And I see the Four of Pentacles. What I see here in this spread is this is a very, very particular reading. And please, if this resonates with you, please let me know, okay? And these readings are eternal, okay? I see a queen, but I see the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles as if she has turned her back on the world, because I see that she's holding the pentacles. And pentacles means material, money, wealth, those things. But I see her looking down at what she is leaving with trepidation, with trepidation. But all at the same time, what makes me see that is because I see the Hermit. And I see the Hermit with a lantern, with a star, as if someone is being called away from the world, as if someone is being called to a job of a high office in a spiritual realm, as in someone's being called like to be like a nun or someone has sacrificed themselves, like Mother Teresa or a minister of today's time, of a turning away from the world. And this is feminine energy, but it could be a male, but it could be a female. Someone is right there, because I see the High Priestess, and the High Priestess deals with the deeper, darker things within us. And beside us, the rivers of water and this ocean is, and it's there. And on top of her head, I do see religion. For me, I see on the top of her head, even though it's the three stages of the moon, but I also see that moon with what's the name of that? Islam. And then around her heart, I see the cross, which remind me of Christianity. And right there in her arms, showing the Torah. So I see her as a messianic figure, very powerful. And this is what's showing to me. This is someone who is called to make a difference in the world in a spiritual way, who's called to give up their worldly ways, to go and worship and serve the people. She's giving, or she or he is willing to give their life and be fair. It could be going for government. I don't know what it is, but it is a religious. I don't want to say religious. It's a spiritual calling. It's like a sacrifice of giving oneself to save the world, or to save, or to. It's called to give someone, to be like a friend, to be like a bridge to in these times that we're going through. It's like this person is called to be a beacon or be a light. It could be a male or a female, but you're called to it, and you're struggling with this calling. You're struggling with it. You're struggling with, am I good enough? You're struggling, am I going to go back? And let me say this. Just because you're called today, you could be called for 5 years of your life, and your job is done. But it isn't going to be a call for 15 days or 15 hours. It is going to be a call where you're going to sacrifice, I'm hearing 5 to 10 years or more of your life. It's a sacrifice. It's a call. It could be going to another country. I don't know, but it's a sacrifice of celibacy and turning your back on the world, where you are putting yourself out there at the mercies of the people, but you will be safe. It's not that. It's a sacrifice where you're doing. So let's see what this card said. This card says friend. You will become a friend. You can't see this, but you'll become a friend to the world, or a friend to wherever you're going. And it's called for a sacrifice. And this is a friend, someone you know and trust. You will be a trusted friend. And you're asking yourself, should I do this? Am I really called? If you're listening to this message, then you know this is something you're called to do. You will not have no peace until you do it. And when you do it out of love. Because if you're called to do it, it should be a love. And that's my read.